We've been getting quite a bit from our garden recently, so we're gonna try to make some pickles today. I've got this Mrs. Wages dill pickle mix. Like I said before, I'm kind of nervous about making pickles because I've never done it before. So I think this is gonna be an easy way to start out. I didn't have all the spices to make it myself also, so this has everything that you need besides vinegar, which I will add. So let's get started making pickles. So I think we're gonna try spears today. See how that goes. That's how I like pickles. We're also gonna try out this pickle crisp granules to make. It says it makes pickles crunchy, so we're gonna try that. I'll show you my little setup here that I have for canning. Right here we've got our lids boiling. I'm using my Tattler lids again, so there's lids and rings boiling, and they're not boiling, but simmering in there. We've got our pickle mix in there, and then our water bath canner. So those jars will stay in here getting heated up and sterilized. I've already washed them, but keep them in there to keep nice and warm because you're supposed to put the pickles in hot jars. This is going to boil slightly, and then we'll put the pickles in the jars and pour that over it, and then we'll seal them and put them back in the canner. I'm only doing a small batch. I'm just trying to do this as I go along and as we get more pickles, because if I wait, then the pickles will get really soft, or the cucumbers will get really soft, and they won't be great for canning. So this is all I've got today, which will be just a couple of jars. The good thing about this mix is that whatever you don't use, you can keep in the fridge for up to a week. So that'll give me extra time to gather more of these cucumbers as they come on, and then I can reuse, or I can use the rest of this stuff. Alright, so I got my tools for canning. I've got my jar lifter for getting the hot jars out. Got a funnel for putting the cucumbers in. I've got, you need something to get the air bubbles out of the jar before you seal them, and I just use a plastic spoon or a plastic knife. Every time a different one, a clean one. I just get it out of a box that I have, because I don't have one of those plastic ones that they sell you at the store. So this is almost done. It's just got to boil a little bit. Jars are getting hot, lids are getting hot. I'm going to turn that down a little bit, and we'll be ready. So this says that it makes 7 quarts, but I'm not doing quarts, so technically it should make 14 pints, but I find that it never makes as many as it says it's going to. I really like these mixes because they're easy to use, and like I use the pizza sauce one a lot to make pizza sauce, and it never makes as many as it says it will, but that's okay since I'm just doing a small batch anyway. I know it won't make as many and I can save it, so not worried about that. But that's really the only downside to those mixes that I found, is that it doesn't usually make as many as it says it's going to. Alright, so that is done. I'm just going to lift the jar and pour the water back in. These are actually not going to fit right. Alright, so I could go to quart jars, but I'm just going to cut these in half because I don't have any quart jars ready. I think they're all down in my cellar, actually. So we'll do party pickles, I guess is what we'll call them. Little party snacks. I don't normally condone improvising when you're canning, but this will be fine. So you just kind of want to pack them in there. Alright, so I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of this pickle fresh granules. They just are these little white balls. I don't even really know what they are. I'm guessing that they replace lime in the older recipes. for making them crisp. I'm not exactly sure. You just wipe off the rims and put your lids on. It's really hot. And I'm using my Tattler 2-piece lids. These are the wide mouths. And you just want to tighten it as tight as it'll go and loosen it a little bit and tighten it back a little bit. I know it sounds kind of tricky, but with these Tattler lids, they're a little bit different than using the metal lids. Do you like pickles, Bo? Yeah, me too. Now see, look at this lid. It's actually a little bit raised. I don't know if you can even tell that in the camera, but it's a little bit raised. Sometimes I have trouble with these Tattler lids. A couple of them are like that and they don't always seal, so we'll just have to wait and see. If they don't, then these will be the ones that we can eat right away. So no loss, really. It's always good to have a tester, I think. Alright, so now I'm just going to set the lid on it and let it come to a full boil, and then I'll start timing. Alright, so it's the next afternoon. All of our jars sealed, so we're going to go ahead and put these down in the cellar. Let me know if you guys like this kind of video or if you have suggestions for other canning videos you'd like to see. Thanks for coming along with us, and we'll see you next time.